Wade Mountain Nature Preserve, Pulaski Pike Trailhead. We're going to try to walk through from this Pulaski Pike Trailhead to the Spragins Hollow Trail Head. So there's the map. Alright. Pause that. Look at it if you need to.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.18 miles. Average pace 24 minutes 16 seconds per mile.
I brought the long lead with Lola today. I also have her collar, the shock collar, electric collar, whatever you want to call it. I just started training her on that. So she's about 5 months old, but she's starting to get the little stubborn attitude. So she was great as a puppy, did everything I asked her to do, minimal training, but now she's starting to get into that preteen, so to speak, phase where she knows what you want, she just doesn't want to do it. So I got the little e-collar out, and this hike should wear her out real good, so we shouldn't have any kind of issues or anything. But she's still a good pup. She's really good. She listens really well. So it's just to kind of fine-tune things. There's some other people out walking today, so that's why I'm just letting her walk, but I'm not giving her, free reign, total control. See? Got a 30-foot lead, so I can let her out and wind her in as much as I want, as little as I want. But then once we get up here in the mountain on the trail, I'll totally let her go. But the first, I guess maybe mile of this walk is on this paved surface, which I'm really not crazy about, but you get a lot of people that come down here, walk and ride their bike and stuff like that, and they don't really want the rough trail. So tries to get everybody, make everybody happy. But we're going to try to video most of our hike today, if not all of it. I think it's about a 6-mile round trip. I really don't know. Just looked on the map. Tried to guesstimate. So we'll try to go from that sign to the sign on Spragins Hollow, see how far it is, and then back. So it's Saturday. It's about 62, 63 degrees out here. So it's a good day to get out and go explore something. dry creek bed. I'm sure when it rains and you get that run off the mountain, it fills up, but I think for the most part it's dry. Say there's a couple of springs on this trail. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to find them today. But we'll find out.
Time 10 minutes. Distance 0.46 miles. Average pace 21 minutes 35 seconds per mile.
But we're really not doing this for, you know, speed or anything like that. So, I mean, so if we see something interesting we want to check out, we'll go check it out. Oh, Lola tangled herself up here, so. See, it's hard because I was teaching her kind of how to scent track, you know, and so I would use this long lead to scent track. So, and that's the only time I would use it, so she would get the correlation between, you know, this leash and scent tracking. So it's kind of difficult, and I don't want to screw her up by trying to make her walk close to me with this long lead on, because, you know, I don't want her in a heel position the whole way. I want her to be able to go and explore and stuff like that. So now I've got a shorter lead that I'll put on her like when I want her to heel, and so then I'll put that on, and hopefully, you know, she's a smart enough dog to realize the two, what we're doing with the two. So that's kind of my hope. Whether it works or not, I don't know, we'll find out. But then when she's off lead, that's where the e-collar comes in. When she's off lead, I want her to completely, you know, listen to all my voice commands. Oh, so it looks like we got a family up here with the pup, which is good because, hey, all of the environmental exposure, different people, different things, different dogs, the better. I mean, that doesn't mean you have to let them pet the dog or handle them or anything, but the more they're around people and other animals and other environments, the better. We'll see how this goes. Stop. Stop. Okay. How you doing today? Good. Good. Yeah, she's a big vicious puppy. She's just learned her bark, so she's wants to bark at everything.
He's part husky, so oh how sweet! For them to pet.
Now, if you all don't want them to, that's fine, but I'm fine with it.
As long as she's okay.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. He's like, hey, why are you petting that puppy? Y'all have a good day. But that's just kind of some stuff you might encounter on your trails. Now, the kids were nice and polite, and the mom was nice and polite. And so I didn't mind them to pet her. And so sometimes, you know...
Time, 15 minutes. Distance, 0.72 miles. Average pace, 20 minutes, 54 seconds per mile.
Sometimes you may want to let them pet your animal. Sometimes you might not. I mean, that's completely up to you. But that's also the other people. If I'm out by myself and somebody's walking a dog, you don't just let them go up to everybody. I mean... That's just, you know, I may not want to pet a dog that day. You know, not everybody likes animals. Not everybody wants the dog to be in their space. So, you got to be observant of both ways. Not just, you know, oh, you know, it's a puppy. Everybody should want to see it. No. How y'all doing today? Good, thanks.
Good baby.
Come on, Lola. Good girl, good girl. That's how we want you to act. Good girl. And she has this thing lately where when we're walking, she wants to be right up, like her head right up against my leg. And like some people might be all right with that. That's fine. Sometimes it just drives me crazy because I'm trying to walk. But we're coming up to the end of the paved trail and about to get up into like the wilderness trail. There's a couple of benches here. Take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short here. So this is the end of part 1. We'll just take a look back to the trail, and I'll go ahead and start part 2. Thank you.